We're at Rivard Park today, and it's a rainy, cloudy, overcast day. But a lot of volunteers have been here working with an organization called Kaboom to put a new park or a new playscape for children to be able to enjoy the riverfront themselves. And we're here with Cassie from Kaboom to talk a little bit more about what the playscape looks like, how it came about, things of that nature. So, how many volunteers did you end up with today anyway?
We probably had about 150 volunteers battling the rain and the weather out here today.
Nice.
So it was great.
What kinds of things did you have them doing today?
So we had volunteers overseeing building of the playground, so a 2,500 square foot playground, including a spiral slide, some monkey bars, some stump jumps, some spring toys, doing all of those elements, as well as we built picnic tables, we painted game tops, we did some mosaic stepping stones, so a bunch of other projects to go along with the playground to enhance it just a little bit more.
Now, why Rivard Plaza? Why put this playscape here?
Right? Why come down to downtown Detroit, build a playground? We actually, Detroit Riverfront Conservancy actually approached us and wanted to build a playground, and they said, "You're the experts. Come down and help us out." We've teamed up with Bank of America on the funding of the project, and we want a way to just complete this park. And what better way to complete the park than with a playground? So we were able to team up and get out here and build it in one day.
I know it was rainy.
Yeah.
Probably keeping people motivated was a little bit tough today. But what was some of the reaction from the volunteers? Were they excited to be down here? Were they? I mean, they must have been if they survived through the rain.
Yeah, it's incredible to see the volunteers come together, especially on a day like this. It was so cool. Every time I'd walk by a couple group of volunteers that might have been working really hard building picnic tables, and they stand up and turn around and see this beautiful playground already built behind them, because that's what's happening. There's just smaller groups of volunteers working together to make this day possible. So it was really cool. The transformation just was priceless, and I really felt that energy throughout all the volunteers when we kind of looked around and saw the magic happening.
Nice. Now, you guys are Kaboom is the experts in doing this. How long have you been around? How did Kaboom get started? Yeah, a little bit of the background.
Sure. So Kaboom started about 15 years ago. We actually just celebrated our 15th birthday this year.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. We've built over 2,000 playgrounds over the course of the 15 years, and our CEO, Daryl Hammond, started it. He just read a newspaper article about some kids playing in parks that weren't safe for them to be playing in, and he just kind of was inspired by that and started this movement with some smaller groups, so some grassroots movement started about 15 years ago, and then we just grew from there. And what group doesn't want to come out and build a playground? It just seems a great volunteer experience for volunteers to get out there.
Inside the Rivard Plaza, there's this new, beautiful playscape for kids that was built today with a volunteer force of about 150 people. Nice, cold, rainy, wet day. They braved the elements to come out here. And it was really an idea the Detroit Riverfront Conservancy had. They did it in partnership with Kaboom, with Bank of America, and the results are going to be this great playscape that will be finished off in a couple weeks and dedicated next May.